Oh, yeah, it's a full moon. That's what it is. Hi, everybody. We're just having a few difficulties here. We just called our trusty John back to come and help us. But apparently, Alive is not alive on radio at the moment. So we are trying our best. Well, John's trying. He's under the table now and he's trying his best to get us cracking or started or anything. So we will be hopefully doing a show tonight, but I just thought I'd let you know, guys, that we're having a few little moments in the studio. Plus, it's a full moon. I just got Ellie to check. Here's Ellie. Just got Ellie to check, and it's a super moon. There's our first problem. It's a full moon.
Rub my leg while I'm under the desk.
Oh, I'm not even. Look, here's my hands. John just said, stop rubbing my leg while I'm under the desk. Well, wishful thinking, John. Okay. Let me just show you John under the desk, guys. Let me just show you this. Right. This is the stuff that we have to go through. Look, there's John. Wave, John. He's under the desk. And there's Ellie. Oh, this is a bit of an adventure night with the supermoon. Chaos they cause these moons. I don't know. Tell you what. All right. How you going, John? Would you like me to pull your feet out?
I'm just trying to find PC1. Must be.
Well, the radio is still going in the background, but we can't get anything to go live at the moment here. Only my software. But definitely you can hear nothing in the ethers here, guys. Just checking. I'm about to arrive from uni. This is something unusual.
Hey Siri, turn on torch.
John's asking Siri to turn on the torch.
Man, it's a break like at the end of the shift. What the hell?
PC1.
Do you need a hand?
PC1. Has anything happened since I've rebooted?
Hang on a second. Yeah, it's gone off screen. It's saying studio is already loaded. So I'll click OK. Hang on, let me get in here. What are you hiding from, Ellie?
Oh no, I realized I was on camera, so it just
No, it's still frozen here. I think someone might have been using the software while we tried to go live. This is what's happened to us before. Someone's trying to remote in and it stuffs it up. It doesn't like it. Ah, gee whiz. Sorry, guys. We will be on. I'll just say hello to a few of my followers here. So Michelle Coburn, Dixie Keane. So Michelle and Dixie and Jill Polglaze, Tracy Gibson, been here forever and ever and ever. Shirley Tyler, Sam Morgan, good evening. Kerry Wood, good evening. Well, I'll start doing the readings as soon as we go live because we're not live in the studio. So this is our studio. They did all the renovations in here. Clearly not the software. There's Ellie. And this is our studio. And then I'm going to show you John. He's under the desk. There we go. There's John under the desk. Where are you, John? There. He's under the desk trying to fix whatever issue's going on. Oh, did you find that? That's probably my little spongy thing. John?
Here's a little...
Yeah, because, I lost that about a year ago, and that's brand new, and it's probably mine.
Okay.
There you go. Oh, well, there you go. I just found my spongy thing, because this went missing in here about a year ago. How cool is that? But thanks for that, John. Did you fix it?
No, it doesn't look like it. You good?
Here, do you want me to get you up? Yeah. What's your back? Oh, gee whiz.
Thank you.
Bloody hell, John. What do you think we are, King Kong? We just had to lift him off the floor.
Now, what's happened? Anything?
Can you do Control-Alt-Delete for me? Try that again. And do you know the password to get into the computer?
should be.
Don't let me just put this on mute for a second because
So unbelievable.
I don't know. No idea what's going on, but I was going to tell them.
I'll have a look in here.
Everything's crossed out. Oh dear. This is what happens in radio sometimes, guys. We're supposed to be doing readings and yet we're troubleshooting a bloody system that is supposed to be one of the best systems ever. But here we are trying to troubleshoot. What is he saying? Oh, well, too bad now. The presenters need to understand that the conflict may be caused by the server, not by the... Someone, please tell us what to do. What to do to fix this glitch / error / issue.
Hey Siri, turn off announcements.
Please. What's that?
Siri, just turn off announcements.
I just rebooted PC1. It's in there.
Yeah. That was doing the same. So it's only kicked into overdrive now. I don't know. Everything is, I just sent a photo to them. I'm just going to write here, no, not working. Everything is crossed out. Oh, bloody everything.
That is the ad master, not the computer.
Hey Siri, turn off announcements.
There you go. That's the ad master, not the local computer. Thanks for the screenshot. Someone please tell us what to do to fix this glitch error. I don't know what else to do. I only know Control Alt Delete. I mean, I'm experienced enough to know some things, but no, I don't know all this stuff. This is not even moving. This is not even moving at all. So you can't even move the mouse. Mouse not moving anything. So it's totally frozen. I will get home as soon as possible to find a solution. Oh my God. Just give me the bloody password. What's the password if I shut it down? Shit. I wrote shit instead of shut. Well, what's this thing called? SPL, isn't it? Yeah. Oops. Thanks, John.
No, you can't even shrink it or.
No, you can't do anything. It's totally frozen. All right, guys. Well, we just got to wait for IT to get their act together. Someone needs to be a troubleshooter in here for some reason. What's he got there now? Very strange. I made sure everything was running perfectly before I finished my work. How strange. No. It's a full moon.
Oh. Make a coffee.
Yeah. I'll just say hello to my followers. I might even just do some readings while I'm waiting. That'll be the easiest part. We might as well just do something, Ellie. I'll jump over here.
Crack some jokes.
Crack some. Well, I'm not good at jokes. They have to come natural to me, John.
I'm just gonna sit over there, so I'm not.
Well, you want to sit on this side, El?
I'm comfortable up here.
We don't need a headset, that's for sure.
All right, hope you're not delayed too long.
No, it doesn't matter. Thank you. Thanks for your help.
Wasn't much help.
No, but you,
I
yeah,
found your microphone.
yeah. No, you did. You were fantastic because you found my little pocket. What do you call these things? Sock. It's a sock for the thing. You want to be right up there?
No, it's so comfy.
Okay.
It's much more comfortable than a chair.
Righto. There's Ellie. I'll keep you in the background, Ellie. All right. So let's do some readings, and we might as well just start. I feel weird not talking to a microphone. Yes. I'm going to keep my eye on the phone too, because otherwise he's going to keep messaging me and we're not going to answer it while we're doing the reading. So this is show number, what show is this? Let me fix up my software now. Show number 129 on a live 90.5 FM, and yet we're not on a live 0.5 FM. System out, I'm going to write. Out. Okay. I wonder if you try go live, Ellie. If you hit the go live button, just see that. We haven't tried that. I know it sounds weird. Just 1 second, guys. If you go, just hit the go, just turn it on. I wonder if it'll go. Yeah, we're on air.
You do a try.
Yeah, let's do it. I have a feeling it might work. See if we can hear it. I wonder if John can hear it in the car. You ready?
Yeah, whenever you are.
Okay. Welcome to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with international psychic medium Leslie Spolaviro, and welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter. There's our on-air button flashing at us, which is great. We've just been off air for about how long? What is the time, Ellie?
15 minutes.
About 15 minutes because there's a glitch with our software. We're hoping we're live. Do you want to go and check next door, Ellie? Oh, is it live?
No.
Ellie's checking on the. We're actually just doing a kind of like a sound check right now. So we're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook. Eh? Yep, beautiful. So we're live here. Finally, we just had a guest. Spirit said, just turn it on and just see what happens, because our software, we can't probably put any ads through, but we're going to try and just talk for 2 hours, I guess, until someone fixes it from the IT department. So we'll leave it up to them. But welcome to the show, guys. I'm an international psychic medium. I relay direct messages from Spirit. I had a feeling now just to go live, and Ellie goes, yep, I'll try it. So we are. But if you'd like to have a free mini reading, you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and I will see your question on my iPad. Here's my iPad, which is in front of you on the live stream here, and I will answer your questions. And don't tell me anything. So there's a lot of people that get me to do private readings for them, and I'm always really busy. And I say to them, whatever you do, don't tell me anything. I don't want to know the numbers, the dates, the names, or anything. I just want your question. But thank you for your time. Thanks for waiting for us to go live. There's always some kind of issue, and it's a supermoon tonight, because I said, Ellie, what's going on? I said, I saw the moon here. It followed me. And can you check what kind of moon it is? And she said, yes, it's a supermoon. So I gather that the system's having a moment because of the moon as well. Okay, Kerry Wood, good evening. We've got Sam Morgan, Shirley Tyler, Jill Polglaze, and Michelle Coburn, always there. You'll see at the start of the show what occurred in the studio here. So I guess the full moon's in full flight tonight. But like I said, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. And yesterday we had one of my beautiful, gorgeous, dear friends, Regina, from this radio station. She was here for many, many, many years, turned 60, and we had a big 60th birthday party for her last night. And it was amazing. And my feet have never been so sore from dancing in my life. And so I'm totally crippled with the toes and the feet and whatever else. But we didn't stop dancing because it was very good. There was a band called The Bell, and they were amazing over at the Bayview Hotel. We were over there last night having dinner as well as dancing and enjoying her 60th birthday party. But happy birthday, Miss Regina or Rage. Yeah, so Michelle Coburn wanted to know what were you doing in the background there, really. She was just computer work. I don't know. What were you doing?
I was trying to avoid being on camera.
Oh, and well, you got sprung by Michelle. Michelle Coburn does not miss anything, Ellie. Nothing at all. Francois Smith, good evening from South Africa and Boxburg. How are you? Good to see you back. We've got Deborah Ellis, Sherry Reeves, good evening. We've got Sharon Jordan, good evening. Glennis Lacey, good evening. G'day to you, Angels, good evening. Karen Riley, hi. Who else have we got here? Kevin Stephen, good evening. Leslie and Ellie, been away on leave for 2 weeks, back at work tonight. Really ready for a great show. Good evening, listeners. Thank you. Go figure. I love it. So, one thing I'd like to say too is I love everything. So I never like anything. I always love everything. I feel like there's not enough love in the world, so there's always room for someone to share some love and like to put, like when they like you got the like button, or you can't see it on the screen. When you got the like button and the love button and all that stuff, you still can't see it. There we go. I can't quite get. Oh, there you go. That little thing there. So I always try and make sure that I love everything from most of everybody if I can. Yes, we see you. Natalie Carl, good evening. So tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love knowing who I help around the world. Got Francois Smith. He says, we hear and see you well on Facebook and Rumble. Okay, thank you. Yes, because everything's live from my end. It's just the studio end. So we're not sure if we'll be able to publish or play the sponsored ads until somebody fixes the system from remotely. But we're live on air, which is really nice. So anyway, we'll keep going. So Tammy Murphy, good evening. We've also got here Natalie Carl. I used to do that as a teen, laughing out loud. Then that started deleting stuff. Yeah, fair enough. Technology problems. No, it's a full moon, and technology has issues with the full moon as well, apparently. So we've also got here Mary Sacco. Good evening. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. Yeah, you done it, Wonder Womans. Yes, I just had a feeling if I went live and turned the buttons on that it was going to work. So whether or not we get anything else working, it's up to the guys in the back end of the IT department to do that. Michelle Coburn, yes, it's coming through on the radio, Leslie. Thank you. Oh, bless you, Ellie. Well, oh, bless you, Ellie. Nothing's changed in Ellie or my show at all. Oh dear. Oh, what? No Blacktown ads. Tracy Gibson, yay, you're on. Yes, we had a little bit of a 15-minute delay, but we're here. We survived. Wendy Merce Martin, Leslie, looking wonderful in the photo with your friends and Daniel. Daniel is my beautiful nephew, my nephew. So my daughter's father's grandmother, which is my daughter's great-grandmother, daughter, which is my daughter's step auntie, son. So whatever that is, steps her son, which is my daughter's second cousin or great nephew. I don't know. I'm confused. We tried to work it out today at work. We couldn't work it out. So Debbie Usher, good evening. Raywin Halliday, good evening. We'll be doing some readings in a few minutes. So now just trying to get Spirit to come in and say good evening to everybody, and then we'll start. So I actually loved hearing your tech difficulties. Been feeling the same. Any reading for me? Natalie Carl, yes. See, people think that we're just, a little team of two people that come here and just do shows in the background, but we have to sometimes sort our own little tech problems out too. Well, not that we did much thing anyway, but I just do the old Control Alt Delete, don't we? Didn't I? And that kind of worked for 2 seconds, and then it did something else, so I don't know what. But yes, Karen Riley says it's a super moon. So Natalie Carl, let's go into you. So before I even got here, Natalie, I had like headache pressure on my head, and I don't know if this is a moon thing or what it is, but I've just felt pressure on my head. I'm just writing this down. I also got right ovary here for you, and I also feel like number 17 for you. 178 in the month of August, and for some reason, instantly when I've said your name, I have got the sorest throat ever. So if it's not you, who has the sorest throat and the headaches, like all pressure here, okay? Sorest throat. Is there any such word as sorest? A sore throat, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I was terrible. I didn't do sport at school. Sore throat, like right at the top where the tonsils are, or tonsillitis. I don't even know how to spell tonsillitis either. What else do we get, Spirit? We get the number 11 around you in November. So I feel like there's birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around November. And did anybody have issues like with shingles, or an elderly male with shingles under the right armpit, or under the right side of the chest? Right side of chest. And did you or someone else not learn how to write properly? And I feel like this was a male as well, and I feel like this might be the male, because I'm trying to write, but I'm writing all over the place, and it feels like I can't write. Can't write either. Or can't read and write, I just heard. Interesting. I feel like this is a grandfather figure. Grandfather. Lots of good times coming up for you though, Natalie. I know things have been a bit up and down, rocky road and things like that. But coming up to, I feel like this is going to be September. There's going to be some different changes in life, okay? And this is not life changing, but this is going to be changes in life, if that makes sense. So going forward, lots of good steps coming up. Like the opportunities are there, 2 or 3 opportunities before December. 2 to 3 opportunities, but keep your eye open to look for it, because they're going to be very faint. It's like little tiny little things, you know, and you're going to miss it if you don't keep aware. So in other words, keep your head up, keep yourself aware of things, and I'll leave it there. Thank you. Definitely sore throat. Someone around you anyway. Gosh. So who else have we got? If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We are live here every Monday night from 8 till 10 on the live 90.5 FM. And we're also every Sunday night, except for last night, because I had my dear friend's birthday party. And that's from 8 till 10 as well, every Sunday night. So both evenings, Sunday, Monday, 8 till 10. So Helene Russell, thank you, Leslie. Things are going good. Yes, my landlord is going to rent us a redone apartment. Well done. That's on fire. I love that. Good stuff. So Sam Morgan, I had a dream message from Spirit that my cousin was going to be decorating her bathroom. I tagged her on Facebook and she laughed and said she had just finished it. Wow, that's so cool. I love that. That's awesome. You must be psychic. Oh dear. That's beautiful. I love that. Karen Riley says, I will be having my 60th next year. Oh gosh. Go figure, guys. Who else? And she's a Leo like you there, Karen. Natalie Carl, she's, laughing aloud. I do that too. Dawn Nash, Leslie, can you tell me if any of my family have a message for me? I live on the Gold Coast. Thanks so much. Dawn Nash. Okay, what do we get here? Maybe it's you with the pressure on the head and shoulders here. Head and shoulders. And has someone been inappropriate lately? That sounds, and I don't mean like just words, I mean touching, like, and I don't mean sexually, but I mean touching you just to like put their hands on you. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's kind of like they don't want to be invasive, but they are invading your space. Okay, so inappropriateness. I just saw that. I'm also getting the number 12 around you in December, and 3 and March. So what does December or March mean to you, or 12 or 3? And they also give me pain in my left knee. So this has been there for a while. I feel like this is arthritis, or like the meniscus pad is actually starting to wear away. ISK. What's that? Oh, well, you're talking to me, Ellie. So left knee is maybe arthritis. And then they're also saying something not right with the back of the leg. So is this a Baker's cyst as well? Or coming to that? Whoever's this is female, and I feel like this is going to be coming to that. Or is that an elderly person around you? Because this is definitely female. It's like she's got the limp as well. She's also telling me that she was very sporty, like squash or tennis or something like that. Tennis or squash. And she's saying that's what happened to my knees. She's saying sore knees. I'm also getting pain in the collarbone. Did someone actually dislocate or injure? And now when I move my arm, you can see me move my arm, it's actually cracking. I can actually feel it clickety clack, they're saying to me. Oh, bless you, Ellie. That's 3. Oh, yep, 4. I'm going to write this at the top of the show. 4 sneezes, and we're only, what, 29 minutes in. 4 sneezes. Poor thing. 29 minutes. So we've also got here the shoulder. The shoulder is clicking, and also maybe a dislocated or a broken collarbone. I feel like this was a male with a broken collarbone. And it's like it's annoying. It's like it comes back and it just clicks and clacks and carries on. It needs strength. That's what it needs. Every person's shoulder needs strength. Doesn't matter who you are. If you don't have strength in your shoulders, especially females, consider yourself having a frozen shoulder. Yes, because the joints need strength. What else have we got here? Luke Buttigieg. Thank you. Oh, that's a validation.
No, it's not.
Oh, is it? Okay. Last week, it was very accurate. Well, he said it was very accurate. He said, thank you for your reading of my vibes last week. Was very accurate in brackets. I have had a few what I think are spiritual experiences in the last week, like TV turning on around 3 a.m. in the morning and experiencing a single knocking sound around me before sleeping on many occasions, wanting to know if someone is trying to communicate with me or for me to do something for them. Any help would be appreciated. So normally I would just tell you to get that. It's not a pet. It's annoying you and it's waking you up, and they don't usually wake you up, good spirits. So I want you to tell them, acknowledge them, and get them out of the house. That's what I want you to do there, Luke, because spirit doesn't do that. Spirit is peaceful. Spirit is calm, and they don't interrupt you. They don't do anything. Your good spirits will hang in the background and wait for you all the time. But this one here sounds very annoying. And I do feel like that one area of the property is colder than normal. It's probably got mold in there as well because it's cold and dingy. And this is one room in the house. Cold and moldy. It's like if you open up, I've said this before on other shows, and I see this a lot, the same kind of theme with most of my readings that I do, and it's when I see bad energy or a negative energy in the home, I should say, not even bad. It's not bad, it's just annoying. So it's a negative energy, and it gets worse over time, and it'll start to interfere with people. It'll start to interfere with the communication of people. So things will start to be argumentative and roller coastering and everything like that. So it's not a pet, Luke. You need to get it out of the house. So you need to acknowledge the spirit and tell it to go. You don't need to pay any, ghost whisperer or spirit remover or whatever it is. You do it yourself, guys, and you acknowledge the spirit in the home. And if things have changed so dramatically, or a person in the house has changed dramatically and they've got attitude, or they're argumentative, or they're just not communicating, or they're gone weird for some reason, if it's other than a full moon at the time when people do misbehave and carry on and become lunatics, other than that, then you've got to get that energy, whatever's attached to the property or you or whoever's around you, Luke, you've got to get it out of the house. I can't stress that enough, to be honest. I've seen it before and it sounds crazy, and I never would have believed it until I see all this stuff. But it sounds crazy because I just feel like this thing is interrupting your life, like it's waking you up, So, and it'll just get worse. It will just get worse. 3 a.m. in the morning. You said that, like the TV turning on at 3 a.m. in the morning. That's annoying. That's trying to freak you out. Okay, it's trying to annoy you, trying to get your attention. Yes, they want to get your attention because they want to freak you out. So it's not a friendly ghost. It's not anything. It's just a negative spirit in the home that's probably attached to one of you, and you don't even realize it. And maybe you, because if you're hearing that or seeing that or whatever the case may be, you're seeing, I see shadows with you anyway, then your mind is open to seeing spirit, but you don't even realize it yet. So you need to acknowledge them, send them off so that they go away and leave you alone, but also you need to protect yourself as well. So you need to ask your spirit to put, white light around you, or even put your own white light around. Just lock onto yourself or picture yourself outside of your body with this white shield, a mirrored shield around you to reflect everything off that's going on around you, because otherwise you're wide open to everything. And it sounds crazy, but when you start seeing people that go from a normal person into argumentative to communication breakdown to drugs to smoking, sorry, first, then drugs, then on the street and doing whatever, and then, later on chaos with their life, in and out of jail, blah, blah, blah. You can't tell me that that's not demonic or that's not anything to do with spirit, because it is. And I don't want to freak out everyone too much, but yes. Glennis Lacey said, there it is, that sneezes, that pleases. Has the system popped up yet so we can play the sponsored ads?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Okay. So we'll just keep going. Is there any validations there, really?
Yes.
Beautiful. Over to you then, Miss Ellie.
There's a validation from Natalie Carl. She said, my birthday is the 17th. I've just had a head cold and burst my eardrum on the right side. No pain at all. I do have a few things coming in September and October with great friends. As Ellie sneezes, yes, my knees buckle when trying to get my vibe back to exercise.
Oh, right. I don't remember writing it. I can't even see what I've written here. Wow. Okay. Yes, I saw that September, but I can't read my writing sometimes. Honestly, I write so quick. I think Spirit writes. I don't know, one or the other. But if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. I'm live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, the Alive 90.5 FM radio station, Facebook as well as my main page. So don't tell me anything, guys. Don't tell me how old you are. Don't tell me how many numbers there are in the family or whatever. I just want your question. I don't like getting a heads up. So some people come to me and they say, I want a reading with you, a private reading. I say, okay, no worries. But then they tell me everything before they get to the reading. I go, oh, you shouldn't have told me anything. I don't want to read all that. I don't want to know all that. I don't want to know anything. I just want it to be natural, organic, spirit messages, no tarot cards. This is my desk. There you go. That's my desk. I've got a notepad and a pen. That's all I use. I don't need anything else. It comes clear. And I still got this sore throat. So if it wasn't that last reading, then I don't think it's me. But anyway, what have we got here? I just saw something come up. What's that? Liz McCabe. Good evening, Leslie, Ellie, and Spirits. My sister passed away recently, and I was wondering if there was a message from her for me, please. Okay, let's go, Spirit. That's really sad. Like, when people pass away, they've not gone forever. They're just... It's like the Harry Potter show and the invisible cloak, and then they're just 1 minute they're there, next minute they're under the cloak because they haven't gone far. Let me tell you, it's so bizarre. And people always think that they've gone forever, and no, they don't go forever. Honestly, they're just a carcass from the car. So if I use the analogy that I always use, it's like the motor coming out of the car that's running, and then you put it on the side of the road and it's still running. And then you've got the shell, the carcass of the vehicle, and that just rots away to, rusts away and just wherever it goes. And that's it. And there's nothing left, but the soul is still living on. There's no way the soul is never living on, because how would I get all my validations and all my readings? And I've never met you. I don't get to see anything. And this is like my iPad. You can see my iPad. I never get to see your faces. I only get to see a name and a question. So how would I know what to say if Spirit's not here from your spirit to tell me what to say? You know what I mean? So it's got to do with Spirit. But for some reason, I get like my right wrist here, Liz, and I feel like my right wrist has an issue, either carpal tunnel or something not right, or someone's broken their arm or their wrist, their right wrist or arm. And it feels weird. It feels like a dull ache in here. So it could be carpal tunnel here. So like a dull ache in that arm to the elbow, like to the muscles to the elbow. And I do get the anxiety around you, and I know that you miss your sister, but trust me, the lady is always on your side. Now, were you two like the yin and yang? Because she's saying to me I was the loud one. Or is she just joking because she was a character? Did she have issues, or is it you that has issues with one side of the nose being blocked? One side of nose blocked. or have issues breathing, or did one of you break your nose, or one have issues with the nose? Because I can feel my nose starting to run now. What's with the nose? That's what I'm trying to say. Nose running, nose having issues. She was a character because she just said to me, the nose knows. Okay, so whatever that means to you, the nose knows. And did she also have issues with her right shoulder as well? Because this is really aching now. So right shoulder aching, like arthritis in there as well. Shoulder aching. I'm also getting 19 around her. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. And I'm also getting 1 or January. So I do feel like that January was kind of like, oh, my nose running. She kind of like got through December into January, but from there it was downhill. But I feel like January might have been the best month. Now they're showing me, this is going to sound really crazy, but I just saw this big hot air balloon. What does that mean? Big hot air balloon, you know, like with all the pretty colors, like all the pinks and the purples and stuff like that. Or what does that mean? Or did you have pinks and purple or something like that? Balloons, was there for your sister? What does that mean? My nose is really running. And it feels like, you know, when you go underwater, when you're swimming and your nose gets that sensation that it just feels like it's all gone right up into your sinuses. Well, that's how I feel. I don't know what that's called. You know, when you accidentally snort up some salt water or something like that. And I think Ellie's going to have another sneeze. I just saw her prepping. Yeah, but the nose area, something's not right with nose. Did she have issues with sinus, or what was it? Because the face is really sore on the right side. Or something not right here on the right side. Some issue. And I just heard the word Julie or Julianne, something like that. Julina, Julie, J. I always get the J names, don't know why. Spirit likes the J name. But I'll leave that there. The message for you there, lovey, is keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you've done from that point when she's passed till now, she knows you're grieving still, of course, and that's general. But you're on the right track. She said you'll know what I mean. I don't know what she means, but you'll know what she means. On the right track. She's happy. She says, I'm very happy. Did you have some special thing at the funeral with her? Because she's saying that she really, really enjoyed the funeral as well. Was it on the coffin or around the coffin that was different? It was white. Something different. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Just want to say good evening to Tony. Hi, my MS friend, as well as Anne-Marie and Alan. I saw them last night, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. So Debbie Usher, I have stepped into a supervisor's role within the career I have been in for 13 years. How do you see it going for me? Amazing, because they couldn't put it to a better person, and you well deserved it, Debbie. Debbie Usher. I can't see you going backwards from here. It's all way up, up, up. And so if you're a supervisor, why did I hear general manager? What's with the general manager, GM? I feel like this in a couple of years, 2 to 3 years time, keep your ducks in a row. This is like, I just heard general manager on the way. I don't know. I just heard that. I feel like it's going to be another level. Something's going to occur and you're going to have to step up again. But you've got the experience and the knowledge, and they're going to utilize that. So well done. Congratulations on the promotion. It's a massive promotion. It's really good. So keep up the good work. I love it. And you wouldn't have been there if it was a bad job. Okay. So you wouldn't have been there all this time if the role was, if the company was bad. Okay. So, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? Over to you.
So Dawn Beverly Nash said, yes, my career is mean and I have a very painful knee.
She's got a sore knee, does she?
Yeah. My daughter fell off a cliff and passed, breaking her neck. I have my toes massaged when I go to bed. When my son passed the night of his funeral, my friend massaged my feet, and I believe it's him putting me to sleep. Thanks.
Oh, right. Was that the feet thing that I was talking about?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I can't see it. I want to know if I don't know if I wrote it. Oh, the knee thing here. I think there's something else wrong with her knee, not just a bad like arthritis. I think there's something else wrong with it. Yes, it's really sad losing 2 children. It's just not heard of. It's really sad. You're right there, Ellie. You're out the fall off that chair or what?
Justin said I like the height.
Yeah, I didn't like the height when I said I felt like I was up in the moon. Okay, so any other validations there, Ellie? Not yet. So Kerry Wood, yes. What have we got here? Leslie, is there any insight into what's happening with me at the moment? Also from loved ones in spirit. Love heart, love heart, love heart. Kerry Wood. What do we have for Kerry Spirit? Ooh. Now on the way over here in the car, I had, you know, where you got your rib cage and you got that little section underneath the rib cage. I had pain under there. Now, do you have pain under there? I don't. It's like the spleen area. The spleen area, or who had the pain? Did someone have their spleen out, or have surgery there, or what? I don't know what it was, but it was right in the middle there, just above the belly button. And I do get the anxiety around you as well. And I'm also feeling like there's been issues around the property. They're saying to me you've got like the perimeter of the property or property perimeter. What does that mean to you? They also show me the garage. This is quite bizarre. I see like a dark brown door to the garage, and I don't want to say what I saw in it because I don't feel like that's right for radio. But yeah, I see a male in the garage, and I'll leave that there. And I'm also getting the number 9 around you in September. And I also feel like the number 14 around you. 1 of 4 is 5 in the month of May. Do you have a son, a male son that was born in May, or what's with May around a male? I'm getting confused with the May and the male. I just saw both somehow. I'm kind of guessing there's something with a male in May. Or, yeah. I'm also getting, yeah, I just said number 9. So definitely the number 9. They're bringing me back to the 9 again. I just said that at the start. Yep, 9 and 14. 9 for September, 14 for 5 or May. So 2 good numbers there. And you've got big plans or something coming up for next year. Is that right? What is there a bit milestone next year? Milestone anniversary, or what's going on next year that's really important, like it's around the family and stuff? Anniversary. Is there somebody turning or having like a 50th or 60th, or what's with the family? It's like a family anniversary, like a family memorial. I don't know. It's kind of like giving me a surprise thing. Maybe it's a surprise. Maybe that's what it is. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Kerry Wood. Matthew Apps, good evening. Oh, Matthew Apps. I think I did do you like a couple of weeks ago. Can you remember, Ellie? I would have had it in my book.
Yeah.
We would have had it in our book. Validation. We've done Natalie Cole's validation, have we?
Yes.
Okay, good stuff. Right, I'm just going to scroll forward. If I've missed your question, just write it again. What else have we got here?
I do have another validation.
Okay, over to you.
So Liz McCabe said, "Thank you so much. My sister suffered with bad sinus and hay fever.
Oh, there it is. That's why I had my head killing me.
She also had the bad shoulder. I have arthritis in my right hand. My birthday is October. She had a long illness and definitely declined after January, February this year. It has brought me peace knowing she is happy and peaceful. Thanks once again."
No, beautiful. Where was I? Where did I write? Oh, the nose running. The nose running and issues. There it is there. Yes, and the shoulder. We got the shoulder as well. Wow. Yes, my shoulder's still hurting me. Spirit, can you give it back to Liz? I don't like that. And there's one from Dawn Nash as well. Did we do that one, Ellie? Yep, cool. I didn't even remember hearing that one. I'm in full flight with Spirit. Right, what else have we got here? Morning from Scotland. Hi, Lorraine Fraser. Good evening. It's what is it? 8:49 here on Alive 90.5 FM. We've got Lorna Villano. I would love if Spirit has a reading for me. Thank you, Lorna. Billano. Oh gosh, lots of people with anxiety. Well, you are a worry ward. I'm hearing lots of issues around the home communications. Like everyone's treading on eggshells. Like it's depleted. Everything's depleted. It's a worry ward. It's like it's like you're always in detail about worrying about what's happening next, and it's not going to happen. You need to stop thinking about all that stuff going ahead and just focus right now, because I feel like the right now is really important. I'm also getting the number 13 around you, 4 in the month of April. Do you have issue, or who's the person that had issues with and I feel like this was a male that had issues going to the bathroom, like he had either bowel disease or some form of issues with the bowel or the stomach, lower male department, like prostate or something like that. Because I do feel like this man had issues way before anything occurred or anything where he ever went to the doctor or anything like that. So I'm also getting 14 around you. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May. So you've got April and May. So 2 males here, and I feel like these are both grandfather figures or like father figures. But I do feel like that one of them was more bigger in the stomach than the other one. They're telling me that one of them had issues with the stomach before they passed. So I'm guessing that it was like an undiagnosed gluten, or, you probably might not even know. Gluten or something, what do they call it? Like a swelling or a fluid in the stomach, you know what I mean? Where they just blow up. They're just like a big beach ball. One had the kind of like the big belly. One of them. They're also giving me a number 9 as well. So you got September too. So September and April, significant times. May this year was quite full on for you, but I feel like everything started to come downhill, which is really good, nice and settled. But coming into January, February next year, you need to get your ducks in a row. Lots of things going on next year for everyone. So out of automatic mode, everyone needs to start enjoying life, getting on with it, moving up. Don't just sit there waiting for something to happen and plan out next year. Start living your life, guys. This is what I'm hearing around you there, Lorna. It's like everything is really serious around you. It's like nobody's smiling. It's like bitter tears I'm hearing. Bitter tears. It's nothing worse than like living with someone or working with someone that's totally moody. And I'm not talking about you, Lorna, but I'm just talking about general, where they're totally moody and they're constantly, you're always constantly on eggshells, so. So Sam Morgan, how do you deal with non-believers? I have a lot around me till what I tell them happens. You don't worry about it. People, if they want to know something, they're Sam, they want to know. If they don't want to wake up, they don't wake up. If they do want to wake up, it's great. So, oh no, the software just went off. Oh gosh. Hang on a second.
Still on.
Someone's trying to call me. That's what's going on. This one here. Can you just one of my relatives trying to call me. Can you send a message to her and just tell her I'm on radio?
That's right. I'm on radio.
Yes, please. I'll call her tomorrow. Who else have we got here? She just tried to FaceTime me and the computer just went straight across the screen then. And then, oh God, now we've gone off air here.
Okay.
No, that's what Did you just hear that?
No, I don't have my headphones.
That was that was the system. The system just come up. I just heard it. God, everything's happening today. You can tell it's a super moon, far out. Right, where were we? Yeah, if you just send that back to her and just tell her. Deborah Ellis, hello Leslie, Ellie and Angels. I've just reconnected with an ex-boyfriend and it feels so right and totally like someone is looking over me to guide me back. Please and thank you. Well, if it feels right, you keep doing it then. That's what I say there, Deborah. Because if it wasn't right, you wouldn't have come back. But you just gotta enjoy your life, just have some fun. You need some fun in your life there, Deborah. So if it feels good, just keep it on the right path. Don't go into too much detail. Don't be, don't think too much. Us women think too much sometimes. What do we got here? So if you'd like a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Are we back up on the system yet, Ellie? No? What was that? Because I heard the noise in my head.
Someone's obviously coming in after.
Yeah, so that's Ral trying to fix it. So sorry for your loss. She is with you forever, 100%. Jasmine Lobato. My mum passed, and it was a very, very big battle with my whole family, and I was hoping you could tell me anything about that or any messages from her. Oh, geez. It's really sad when let me just go back one. Sorry. I'm going to go back to Deborah Ellis. Did I finish? Yes, we did. We done X. Yes. Okay. Now I'm just going to come over here. Where was it? Here we go. Jasmine. I thought I'd missed doing something for Deborah, but I didn't. I just think it's going to be nice, Deborah. Nice for you for a change. You need some goodness in your life, lovey. So Jasmine Lobato, what do we get here? My mum passed away and it was a very big battle. Yes. I used to have a client when I was doing personal training years ago, and she was a wills and estate lawyer, and she used to say, Leslie, where there's a will, there's a queue. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a queue. So whatever you can prevent when you're in the living, then you do that right now, guys, and get your wills and everything up to date and sort yourself out. Don't wait for the last minute. Don't rely on anybody to do anything for you. Just do it yourself and get it organized so that people don't suffer later. Where were we up to? Yes, so I do feel sick in the stomach there, Jasmine. I feel really unwell in the stomach, and I feel like this lady had issues with bringing up her food, like vomiting. I'm also getting number 12 around you. 1 and 2 is 3 in the month of March as well, in December. So was it December? Did she say what? My mum passed, and it was a very big battle. What was December? Because I know I don't want to relate it to Christmas. I don't like relating anything to Christmas because it's too general. But I feel like that after Christmas, was this after Christmas? Or what happened after Christmas that was family orientated? They also give me issues around the right side of the face here. So issues around the right side into the right neck and shoulder. See, all the pain that I had before from that lady's shoulder pain earlier has all gone. I can lift my arm up now. So it definitely wasn't me before. And I had that pain on the way driving here too, by the way. So I try and tell Spirit to leave me alone before I start so I don't have any pain at all. But sometimes that doesn't work, does it, Ellie? When I walk in here and say, I'm itchy, and you tell me, you pull up your sleeves and it's you. Oh, you got nasty itchies today. You've got to be allergic to something.
Oh, I know what I'm allergic to.
What?
It's just I can't help coming into contact with it. It's work.
Yeah, what
it's
is
like
it?
a chemical at work.
No way.
And I wear gloves, but if it splashes up or if I'm near it, it just goes.
What kind of chemical is it?
Cleaning.
Oh, I knew some vinegar.
We can't. We have standard operating
Oh my God. God, just get some vinegar. It's so much better for you. Where was I up to? So Jasmine, yes. For some reason I can't think straight. Was mum like that with the mind? Was mum of sound mind? Because I don't feel like there was sound mind. I feel like there was just issues with thinking, cognition, confusion, not enough. She's just saying to me, not enough nourishment. I don't understand what she means by that. I'm just guessing that it's just part of the nutrition. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. You got a validation there from Liz McGabe there. Did we do that one?
Yeah, I've done that one.
Done that one. Gosh, I can't even remember that either. Over to you then, Miss Ellie.
So Dawn Beverly Nash did say, Leslie, my daughter was born on May 4th and my son died past May 4th.
Oh, wow. That's terrible. May 4th. Which one was that one, Deborah?
Dawn.
Dawn Nash. Where did I write that one? Oh, here we are. Oh, okay. I had December and I had March for her. So what's December and March for her, I wonder? That's really sad. Gosh, the double whammy. It's awful. Kerry Wood said 9th of September is my grandmother's birthday. Beautiful. So, guys, if I've done a reading for you and you want to post up your validations, because we love validations, every medium loves validations. There it is. So, Kerry Wood said 9th of September. There's Kerry's thing there. And there's your 9th of September. And she said 9th September is my grandmother's birthday. How beautiful. So your grandmother's always around you, that's for sure. If she's showing me that, to give me the exact date that she was born. Who else have we got here? So if you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Any chance that we're live on the system yet, Ellie? No? Okay, so we're live across the world, including Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Twitter, all that jazz, but clearly not live on the system here. So we cannot play any sponsored ads because we can't use the system. It's only the microphones that are working and the on air button, which we're very lucky to have. And I could probably talk underwater, but we can't even play anything. We can't even play an ad to even have a drink. So Michael Draper, my late wife had her spleen removed a long time ago. Perhaps you felt that. Any messages from her tonight? We'll see. Isn't that funny how we've just found you, Michael? So I got told today that, well, actually, I won't say it just in case. I'll let it be. So Michael Draper, what do we got here? So did your late wife have issues with the head here or skull here or something not right with the right side of the face? Issues with teeth or jawbone, something not right there? Because I've got face slash the jaw slash side right side of the face. Because I feel like she's shown, when you see like the old-fashioned, when you go and you get an X-ray, did she have X-ray or something like that and she found out something? Because she's showing me the X-ray and I thought it was like, when you see a skull and crossbones, but you see the skull and it's kind of like cut in half, but it's an X-ray of the skull, but it's one side, not the other. That's what I saw. So whatever that means to you, it sounded quite bizarre. But she's also given me headaches as well. This lady had headaches and migraines for a while. Did she have like her favorite little slippers or something like that? Because she's showing me her feet and she's saying to me, I used to like the slippers or the shoes or whatever was on her feet. It's quite bizarre. She's a very quirky lady. And she says as much as everybody misses her, she's comfortable. She misses them as well, but she's quite comfortable. And who's the lady around you? Was this your wife, Michael, or was it another female around, like a relative that smoked? She said because she couldn't stand the smoke, or is that you smoking? So who's that around you? I'm also getting November as well, 11, 2, and February. So you've got a lot of things happening this November. So birthdays, anniversaries, memorial. I feel like November was like the turning time for you, and I'm actually going to say last year. It's like the icing on the cake, like no return. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations here, Miss Ellie?
Yes, I do have validations.
Cool. Over to you.
So if I actually copied it, that would be a start.
Oh.
Give me 1 second.
It's all good, Ellie.
Jasmine Lovato said, no, she passed a week after her birthday in March, but had a heart attack the day before her birthday. And then Lorna Villano said, anxiety. My mum had onset dementia, this causing lots of issues around family. I help my mum so much, but I'm always in trouble because she can't remember. My partner does have prostate. My dad was a
Oh.
big man. Don't know about the gluten side of things. My daughter was diagnosed with celiac disease after my dad passed. I'm not sure what's happening in these months you gave me. I have a new contract with work, so not sure if this has anything to do with it.
Didn't I say gluten before?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Gluten is celiac.
Yeah, that's right. 100%. Because I can't. There it is. I just found it. I wrote gluten. So how would I know that if Spirit's not here? There. So you got the gluten, the stomach issues, and then you've also got the prostate just there. Wow. And that was for her. Did she say about the dates, the April and September? What was that?
She said, I'm not sure what's happening in the months you gave me.
Okay, then hold that for thought there because it's definitely coming up. 100%. So the person that had the gluten definitely had, I thought it might have been the grandfather. Did she say who had the big belly? Anyone had the big belly?
She said my dad was the big man.
Big man, yeah. Because he's saying to me, big belly. Yes, he liked his food, that's for sure. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. Okay, if you'd like to have a free mini reading, you need to come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We were a little bit behind the time when we started tonight because our system here, the Alive Studio software, it's definitely not alive, that's for sure. So we're trying to get our IT people are trying to get that up and running for us, but we've gone straight through from 8:15 to now, and we can't even play a sponsored ads because it's not working. So anything that we can do is do the on air, and that's it. So Jasmine Lobato, no, she passed. Okay, we've done that one. Who else have we got here? So if you'd like to have a free media reading, come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Don't tell me any numbers or names or anything like that. Just tell me the question or ask me the question on the live feed. So I've got Rosie Stephen. This is Leslie. Good evening, Leslie. I've added my friend as she needs some of this right now. Psychic meeting, Kaylee Hedges. Right. Okay. So we've got here, Kerry Wood. My internet dropped out. I hope I didn't miss anything. Yes, we read for you, lovey. So, but you've already wrote an answer, I believe. Wow. That's a big, nice, beautiful, meaty validation there from Lorna. Thanks for that, Lorna. I just got to it now. And what else do we have here? Okay. Jasmine Lobato. Did we read that one there, really? Is that a validation? Has my nan and the one from Jasmine?
I haven't read that one, no.
Okay. I was just catching up. Back over to you, Miss Ellie.
So Jasmine Lobato said, I think the hospital and my family didn't give my mum the 2 full weeks to recover and wake up. They took her off life support and was breathing on her own, just struggling. I begged them just to give her oxygen in her nose and she would be fine, just to help her breathe and give her oxygen, but they gave her something in her IV and she passed.
Oh, jeez. That's really sad. What are they doing to our people in the hospitals? Honestly. Helene Mansell, has my nan and granddad a message on our family's health problems as so many quite poorly, any insight as to what's going on? Yes, I do know what's going on, but I definitely cannot say it on air, that's for sure. Where are we up to? The system just jumped here. Gosh, everything's happening. It's a full moon tonight, and Ellie just informed me earlier that it's a super moon. Do you know what kind of super moon it is, Ellie? What?
I think it was a blue super moon.
Blue super moon. What does that mean?
Give me 2 minutes.
Give me 2 minutes. Okay. 1, 2.
2 minutes, not 2 seconds.
Helen Mansell, she's has my nan and grandma got any health messages? You're talking to a personal trainer of about 36 years here, and I used to lecture anatomy and physiology, Helen. So what do you think I'm going to say about your health? I'm going to say that you need to look after yourself and you need to get yourself on track, and that you need to start eating properly, get off all processed food, get into good, healthy, clean eating. It's going to change everybody's life. Get off all that plastic rubbish, any burgers, chips, McDonald's, whatever it is, don't eat it. It's all rubbish. You need to fuel the body with good, beautiful food so that you can have good cognitive brain function, hormonal balance, as well as, have beautiful sleeps at night, have beautiful skin, everything. So you need to make sure that you're looking after yourself, and the neglect is not going to be from someone else. It's from everybody that's not doing the right thing by themselves. I'm not just saying about your family, Helen, I'm talking about in general. But I do get pain underneath the right rib cage here, and I feel like that someone's either had I just heard gastric bypass, or when they stop, what do they put a clip on your stomach, what is it called, Ellie? Oh my God, I've forgotten what it's called. When they stop your, someone will think of it on here in a minute. I got dementia. Clamp, yeah, something like that. A clamp on the stomach to stop them from eating, because I just felt pain in my stomach. I just saw the stomach swollen and then go down and swollen again. I saw legs swollen as well. So is this an issue with diabetes as well? Because I just see like the legs swelling up, the white legs, and then they've got like red legs. Like there's another, and this whoever this is has got some form of issues with the mind, because I can't even think straight, and I can't focus. So this is issues with like pink and white legs, like really swollen legs, and I just see somebody in a wheelchair as well. And this person's got issues with the feet, and I feel like there was issues with sores on the feet as well, or around the ankles. So is this a diabetic, or is this someone that has issues with the swelling of the legs, like fluid or kidney fluid issues? Fluid retention, I'm trying to say. Definitely not good for the brain. So whatever's going on in the body is totally affecting their brain as well. Because I can't think straight, and I don't feel like this person is cognitively aware of what's going on with their body, because they're so it's like it's poison or whatever it is going around their system. It's terrible. And I get the number 11 around you in November as well, 2 in February. So this year in February, big news coming up. I'm also seeing dollar signs as well. So I feel like that the dollar signs haven't been there, but they're about this big. And normally I see them in different shapes and sizes. But this one here is about, the dollar signs are about 2 inches in height. But I'm also seeing them going to be around February into March next year. So look forward to that. Because the empty pockets, they're showing me the theme of the empty pockets, where you just pull your pockets out and the pockets are quite empty. So it's really important that you save your money. It's like you need to have money, especially for around February next year. But the money's coming in around February, March, but you're going to be needing it. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Not yet. Here we go.
Okay, over to you.
So Helen Mansell said, my uncle is bedbound at the moment, diabetes, and has an infection in his bone. He's been very poorly, and February was my granddad's passing.
Oh, there you go. That's what it is. There you go. Can't get any better than that. Look there. There's your February for the passing, and and I'm sure this man's got issues with his legs. And did she say he was in a wheelchair?
He was bedbound.
Well, that's virtually the same. Diabetes is there, definitely diabetes. Swollen legs. I just see so many ailments with this man. He has no clue about his diabetes, and whatever's going on in his body is affecting his mind, because he can't think straight. 100%. It's like he's just really sick, and he's coughing. He's coughing as well. I don't feel like this man has any clue about how serious he is. He's really, really on the verge of like just no idea, just has no idea. It's affecting his mind as well. That's why he has no idea. I feel like there's something else going on here as well. And does he have a twitch as well? Because I just saw him in there and he's got this twitch, or he's scratching. He's got dry skin at the top of his legs. Dry skin at the top of the legs as well.
She said yes, very much. Probably his legs. No, he has no clue.
Yeah, there you go. 100%. Because I just feel like I have when I was trying to do the reading, I just felt like I had no mind. I had nothing left in my head. Like I'm trying to think of what it was, and all I could do was see him, but I couldn't even explain how I could see him until I said, Spirit, okay, that's enough. Let me get out of his head and let me say what I'm seeing. So I have to be very quick with Spirit. Yes. So Kathy Hazel said this is similar to my mum. Yes, very much. Probably with his legs, he has no clue. It's really sad. She said, I don't think he realizes you're spot on. Not sure about dry skin. His mind is going a little. It was not a little, lovely. It's like half gone. His head's gone because he can't think straight, because the diabetes mess up his brain as well. It's because his sugars are all over the place. And this is he's big. This is a type 2 diabetes. So this is environmental. We used to teach it and say to our clients that it was environmental, which means it's you can help it. Sometimes it gets too far, but you can always help it when it starts, because it's about eating too much. It's about not exercising, just being, gosh, so no respect for the body, really. And I don't mean to offend you, but no respect for the body. They just did anything and everything and didn't realize what they were doing to their body. He's got to get off all sugars, etc. Get him a good nutritionalist. Get him a good what's it called, like a naturopath or something. She said he's a lovely man, but wouldn't listen to us all. And now look, yeah, well, that's what happens. They get stubborn, then they got to suffer. So why is it that everybody that sees their parents or their grandparents suffer, that they have to continually go down the same path and suffer? I don't understand. I'm oblivious to all that stuff. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like you're gonna tap on the wall and knock on the wall because it's a brick wall, and that's their brain sometimes, because they don't want to think. They just want to just keep doing and be in the old school way, but they don't realize later that they have to suffer and suffer and suffer before they pass over, and it's awful. Like, why work all your life if you just want to waste your life away in hospital? And I'm kind of giving people a bit of a kick up the butt. Bless you. Bit of a, thought that was going to be a number 6 there for a minute. No, we got 5 out of it already. And a bit of a PT kick up the butt there, guys. Sorry, but when it comes to your body's a temple. It's not like you've got a car and you have to put sand in the car to make it go. It's not the same thing. The car won't go, will it? So you've got to look after yourselves. If you're not looking after yourselves, you can only blame yourself for your health. And people just don't want to look after themselves, and then they wonder why we're all sick, or they're sick. I had one of my work colleagues today say to me, just come from a beautiful trip away, 5-week trip away, and sure as ever, he said the whole world's sick. I said, what do you mean? And he said, well, everybody around the world is sick, and we know why they're sick. Well, I know why they're sick, that's for sure. But anyway, let's keep going. Did she write anything else there, really? Oh, we've got a big validation from Michael.
Michael said, yes, she did get lots of headaches and migraines. The slipper thing is her having a laugh with you. One of the last time she was in hospital before she passed, an old lady in her ward had dementia, stole her favourite slippers.
Oh.
It was hilarious. Yes, November is our son's birthday. February was our anniversary.
There's the slippers there. Because that's all I could see was these little fluffy white thick slippers that were really quite cute. And what else did she say? Sorry, she said the headaches. She got the headaches. There it is there.
And February was November's their son's birthday and February is their anniversary.
November and February. So November is their son's birthday and February is their anniversary. Well, if people can't see that she's here with me, I don't know what more validation you could get for that. Like those slippers, I saw her feet, I saw her slippers, I saw them on, I saw them off, and then I didn't see them again. So that's why I was weird. I was saying, well, that's weird. What's she doing? Why is she showing me? If you're going to give me a reading, give me something to give to your living person as a validation. Why would you give me slippers? But I got to say what I get. If I don't say what I get, then spirit stops the messages. And that's where a lot of people go wrong when they're doing, when they're up and coming mediums. They think that they've got to get every little thing right when they're doing a reading for, if they're a medium doing a reading for their past friend or the client that they're reading for's past loved ones. But you don't realize that every single reading is going to have all different messages every single time. And it's crazy, I know. But how on earth would I know out of everything in this world, to talk about slippers to Michael Draper? Because if I didn't know to talk about slippers from the past loved one, then I would never have said it. But that's what I do. I have to trust spirit. And that's where a lot of new up and coming psychic mediums, even experienced ones, they don't trust what they get, and then they think that they're wrong, and then they don't say it, and then spirit stops everything and does not give them any more good messages, because that's like, you're doing Chinese whispers and it gets to the end and then all of a sudden it's all incorrect, and then spirit throws his hands up and goes, oh, far out, why do I even bother? Because they're going to get it wrong anyway, because they're not listening to me. They're not actually tuning in. And that's what you have to do when you're a medium, is you have to say everything you get, whether you think it's or not. You cannot assume. You have to actually trust your spirit. If you trust spirit 100%, and it doesn't matter if it sounds crazy to you, you just got to say what it is. And once you say what it is, then it will mean something to the person that you're reading for. I remember when I did a platform show over at Campbelltown once, and we had a full house there, and I was running back from one end of the room to the other, because I had this, it was really quite funny. And the people that went there, we were all in stitches laughing. I couldn't believe the reading. I was down one end of the room talking to a man in the audience, talking about his brother that had a truck and everything, and I described the truck and blah blah blah. And then I got pulled back. I was like a tennis match. I was pulled back and ping pong back each side, and I was on the left hand side of the room, and I was talking to these two ladies, and I saw this big Maori guy standing next to me, and he'd already passed over, and he showed me a concrete path, and I started laughing, and I said to him in my head, and not to the audience, I said, oh, so you expect me to tell your loved ones about a concrete footpath? And he started laughing, and he was laughing the whole time at me, and I started laughing, and everyone else was laughing, and everyone, because I was laughing so much talking to him, everyone else was laughing at me, and I just turned around and said, look, I'm going to have to say to you ladies what I've just saw, or what he's just shown me. And his name was Charlie. And sure as ever, I said, he showed me a footpath, a concrete footpath. And the two ladies resonated with that. I never thought they would. I just thought they were going to think I was crazy. They burst into laughter and the whole place was just in stitches laughing, because these ladies recognized that the only way that he could show me that he was a concreter was to show me a concrete footpath. So if I didn't say that day, there was no way that I would have got anything correct after that, because spirit and the mediumship side would have just all stopped. So that's a really good example of that day, and there was 40 or 50 people there, whatever it was, and it was just such a funny reading that I did. As I was ping-ponged, and then from that point I was pulled over to the other side again to go and read for this other gentleman with the truck, and then I had to come back over here and read for this one with the concrete. It was quite funny, and they had a ball. And so that's what spirit do. And apparently the Charlie man was very cheeky and very funny in real life, and that's what he was doing. He was trying to ping pong me back and forth, and it was quite funny, and he was enjoying himself, and that's what they do. So just because they passed over doesn't mean that they lose their personality, or they lose their drive, or their little ways, or their little kind of quirkiness. They don't lose that. They actually take it with them, and they actually do funny things as well. So showing me a concrete footpath, I'll never forget that day. It was quite funny. So Helen Mansell says, I dance, exercise, eat sensible, but just don't feel well myself. I currently have a bad back from gardening, doing a good deed for someone since the menopause health going downwards. That's because you keep saying it's all going downwards. You've got to stop saying things are going downwards. You've been on my show for so long, Helen, and yet you still say things that are going downwards. You've got to say, I'm feeling amazing. Everything's going to be fine. I don't have a sore back. I'm going to be walking tomorrow. Everything's going to be perfectly fine. You've got to kind of never say that you're going to be bad at this or don't feel well or, I'm not looking forward to this because my health's bad, blah, blah, blah. It's go to a functional medicine doctor, get your hormones sorted out with your menopause, get things sorted out, get everything, all your ducks in a row, and you'll feel amazing. Do your research. Do your research on Celtic salt. It's amazing. 82 minerals in it. I have that every single night before I go to bed. Get some protein into you. Just go and get yourself sorted out. It's the best way. We've only got one shot at life. It's not a rehearsal. It's the real thing. And I got told that by an elderly lady many years ago that I helped. She had an issue with her car, and I was just paying for my car, the maintenance on my car. And so I thought, she goes, am I going to get to the hospital? I've got to get to the hospital. And I said, look, I'll give you a lift because I'm on the way there. And just as I dropped her off to the hospital, she said to me, as she was getting out of the car, she said, Leslie, she touched my arm. She was really sweet. She said, Leslie, life is not a rehearsal. It's the real thing. Because she told me before that I was actually dropping her off to the hospital so that she could have brain surgery the next day. So there you go, guys. It's not a rehearsal. It's the real thing. Yes, 100%, Loretta. You've got to stay positive. You've got to manifest what you want. 1,000%. You need to go watch The Secret Full movie. I tell everybody, and if people haven't seen it, you need to go watch it. And I don't say this lightly. I've been saying it for 400 and how many shows are we up to? 448 live shows. That's how many live shows we've done, guys. So we've done that many live shows, and I'm still telling people after all this time to go watch The Secret Full movie, because you will never say anything negative again. Because you're planting the seed with the universe and your spirit to actually, every time you want to be happy, but you say, I'm so unhappy with this or I'm so unhappy with that, you're planting the seed with the universe to be unhappy at everything, because the universe and spirit kind of need to combine together. But how can they combine together when they're so confused with your messages? So you need to stop saying anything negative. Lorraine Macbeth, yes, Celtic salt. It's amazing. I have it every night before I go to bed. It's the most natural form of salt. Like half a teaspoon, quarter of a teaspoon, depends on how I feel. Put it into boiling hot water. Drink it 20 minutes before you go to bed, and you'll have the dead asleep, or the really, really deep sleep. It's beautiful. Where else were we up to before I got on my little rant? One kind of salt I miss. What kind of salt? You said the Celtic salt, Loretta. It's amazing. And people ask me about my skin. I mean, everyone says, oh, your skin's amazing. Well, you've got to eat right, guys. You've got to drink, water. You've got to filtered water. You've got to look after yourself. You can't just, whatever you're looking like on the outside is you're looking like worse on the inside. So Karen Riley, I would go with your own gut instinct on this. What's this one for? What are we up to? What have we got here? Going on vacation in October to California. Will it be okay to travel then? Yes. Alicia and Gabriel, 100%. Go. Why is she asking it? Will it be okay? I definitely will. A local psychic said there is going to be a lot of water in California. So get insurance, yes. Yes. A lot of psychics sometimes just say crap too. Don't worry about that there, Alicia. That's why I do this live, because I got so tired of seeing all the fakes out there. And, you can grab a tarot card, guys, and you can virtually pull out one tarot card and it'll be a one-size-fits-all for one-size-fits-all everybody. So, if people are still on their tarot cards and they call themselves experienced, get off your training wheels. That's what I say. I'm so over kind of being polite about that or being respectful about that, because it's just not on. Get off them. Simple. I'm not being arrogant either. It's just that people are paying you money and you're still on your tarot cards. Everybody says here in the USA, since it's a full moon, you can manifest better under the full moon. Is it true? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not a full moon expert, but I know that when I did personal training for a few years, I had an Apple Watch, and I always had it tracked on my Apple Watch because my clients would change. My clients would be really, really emotional, would be, all over the place, really weird, like, bizarre. Some of them anyway, not all of them. No. Most of them were gorgeous. Thank you, Lizzie. I appreciate your reassurance and definitely trust you more than anyone here. Thank you. Yes, just go and enjoy yourself. How long did she say she was going away for, Ellie? 2 weeks? What was it? What did she say? I missed it. Where is it? Did she say it was 2 weeks? Oh, hang on. What is it?
In October.
In October. Oh, that's what she said. Yeah, I feel like it's 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks there, Alicia? She'll come back to us. Oh my God, number 6 sneeze. Jamie Mamula, anything for me? Yes. Jamie. Mamula. So Jamie, what does spirit get for you? Whoa. Do you have like issues with your neck? Because I just went to look at the time past the other microphone here and I just felt in my neck. So did you have issues with your right neck, or who's got the issues with the right neck? And I'm talking like being a bit stiff and into the right shoulder as well. Right neck and right side and shoulder. And I'm hearing fatigue around you as well. Now, did you have a heart murmur or heart issues? Heart murmur? Because it just, when I get issues with the heart, I have a heart murmur myself, but I get like a little tone, like a little flick. And this was a tiny flick. If I'm having a heart attack, it's even like a really solid pain in my heart, like a lightning bolt or someone's just stabbed me in the heart. It's really, really painful. And sorrow can be the same pain for me. So sometimes I can't tell whether it's a sorrow pain of a relationship or a loved one passing for the person that's still in living, or I get the pain for the heart attack. But I feel like there was issues or tweakiness with the heart. So if you've got something like that, I want you to go and get it checked, or whoever's that's closest to you that's got that issue with the heart. Because I just felt a flicker and I just felt there's just like a niggling, annoying thing around it. Like a heart murmur or something not right with the heart. I still got this sore throat as well. Might be me. So sore throat. And do you also have issues with your feet, your toes? Issues with toes, or what's with the toe? And I feel like this is right side of feet. Right feet, foot. They're also telling me the number 12 around you as well, December 3. We've got 3 or March. So December this year, I don't like to include Christmas, but I do feel like Christmas is going to be different this year, okay? And are you not staying home for Christmas? Like you're going out, you normally stay home, but this time it's different. Different and going out, going away, like going maybe 2-3 days, 3 days, I think. 3 days. Or who's that around you? Or someone coming to you? I just see table and I just see a different location from where you are now, if that makes sense. So it's just different location. And my feet are burning. I did dancing, a lot of dancing last night for my friend's 60th, and my feet were so painfully sore when I was walking to my car. So I was absolutely excruciatingly painful. I don't even know what other word you could possibly use. That's painful. So I get the number 9 as well. So September, and also August. They're saying August and September. So this month here. So we're already at the 19th. Can you believe that? It's going so quick. My God, we're already at the 19th of August now. But I do feel like that this end of month is going to be a little bit tougher for you because it's going to be very busy. So hold the fort. That's what I'm hearing. Hold the fort. Busy beaver. And if you've got that idea in your head for this business or whatever you've got in your head that you want to do, I think it's time to start to put it to paper and to make it flourish. And do you do artwork as well? Or who's that around you? Artwork. Pen to paper, I'm hearing. An idea. And I don't know why, but I just heard app. I don't know. I just got to say what I get. Because if I don't say what I get, and I upset spirit. Yes, Alicia, I danced so much. I pulled all my friends up, trying to get them up to dance, and well, I managed to do that. But it was a great night, and my feet are so sore. Glutton for punishment because I love dancing. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie?
Not yet.
And is our system working yet so that we can do some sponsored ads?
Not yet.
Oh, well, nothing at all. So, yes. And we'll do a prayer at the end of the evening as well. What did you get up to this weekend, Ellie? I didn't ask you earlier.
I went out Friday night
And
Saturday
someone
night.
went dancing too, didn't they?
Yeah, maybe.
Where did you go?
Oh, we were at the Fiddler.
Oh, fitness is the best. I used to always go there. I haven't been there for such a long time.
Yeah, me and my mates found out about it. We were like, hey, this is actually pretty good, so we'll go there.
Yeah, it's changed a lot.
Mm.
So yeah, it's changed. It's massive. I used to go there many years ago with all my friends. Gosh, I used to have a party there. Oh my God, memories. There we go. Yes, good work. Yeah, Delia asked, she said, love dancing. Yes, so do I. So write your questions on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So I also had my great nephew or my daughter's second cousin. I don't know how it works. Someone said it was the great nephew, but anyway, it's probably second cousin. I don't know. But he was 40 last Saturday. It was last weekend was a big weekend, and the weekend before was a big weekend. And I had 4 assessments to hand in for my real estate course. Oh my God, I was full on, Ellie. Saturday was crazy for me. And I spent 2 hours, and I'm not too bad at computers, but I spent 2 hours trying to format all the assessments because they were all out of sync when I pulled them out of Google Drive. They were all upside down.
I feel ya.
Oh, she's going, I feel you. I know, it was bad. So I'm waiting for a non-satisfactory to come back, so then I'll get 4 more weeks to fix them because I think that they're going to be upside down.
I wish I got non-satisfactories.
Why?
I get 1 mark and then I'm done.
Oh, yeah. What, you don't get a second or third chance?
No.
Yeah, well, this one you do. So, I did a little trick, actually, a little RTO trick. I'll have to teach it to you, Ellie. What else have we got here? So, Ellie, I only dance tipsy and
I'm
What-
terrible.
I'm terrible. Yeah, well, I don't even have to have any drink and I dance, so it's good. I liked it. It was really good music. It was a band. It was really good music. Michelle Coburn, yes. Who else have we got on here? So send me your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. So Ellie Grace, what do you got there? Can you put it in one comment with validation at the beginning? Lovely. It just makes it easier to pick up the validation. Yeah, 100%. So we just type in capitals validation, and then you just put the validation underneath it, guys, so that we can see it all in one hit, because then Ellie can read it out and it makes more sense. Because if it's scattered through the feed, then we miss some things, and we don't want to miss some things. And keep your eyes posted to my Facebook page too over the next coming weeks, because there's going to be some little special things going up there. It does have better effect with some people, 9 days, I think. What's this one here? What's this, Karen? What's she saying? It does have better effect with some people. What do you mean by that? Isa Z, hello. Can I please get a reading of my kids, please? I barely see them. Just want to know if they're okay. Cheers. Yes, they are. They're always okay, because if they weren't okay, lovey, they would be calling you. Isa Lee. Isa Lee. Sounds like Leslie. What do we get from Spirit for you? Well, I'm getting left calf pain or pain in leg from maybe veins or anything like that. I'm also getting 17 around you, 8 in the month of August. They're also saying, do you have like a mole or something on your neck? What is a person that has something like a spot or something on the neck or a scar? I don't know if it's a scar, but it's right here on the neck. I just saw something brown, or I feel like this might be a mole or on the neck, brown spot, or like a mole, because I feel like that needs to get checked. I'm also seeing, this is going to sound crazy as well, runners on the shoes, runners on the feet, I'm going to say, runners' shoes on the feet. And they're showing me my friends who had her new runners on last night, and they were kind of like a luminous green. I don't know why spirits show me this. It's crazy, I know, but I have to say what I get. But have you been walking, or have you been doing something, or what's with the green shoes or bright colored shoes? That's what I'm seeing, like a kind of like a, not even a rainbow. It's just like a bright shoes, green or bright shoes. That sounds weird, but it might not be to some. I'm also getting 11 around you as well. A lot of people with 11 this last few weeks. 11 in November. So whatever that means to you as well, it's going to be significant for you. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Let's keep going. So has that Jamie Mamula put a proper validation yet? No.
Not yet.
Okay. And the system's not working? Clearly we can't do any ads. All right. Come over to the main page, guys, and post up your question so that we can see it here. We've only got a few more minutes to go. Karen Riley says, when I dance, I just let myself go. Well, you're a Leo like my friend, so I couldn't imagine you as well, because my friend, she loves to dance as well. Sandra D says, I love to dance. I don't need anything to get down and boogie. 100%. It's so funny. Yep. Jacqueline Antrobus, I love dancing. I would go out at 10 p.m. and dance all night, but I don't drink alcohol. I gave up the drink when I was 23 years old. Aussie Spirit, yeah, good girl. Well, I hardly ever drink alcohol. I don't need it. Gosh, I'm like a live wire. It's did you drink alcohol early on the weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes. We're going to leave it at that. There were 2 nights, so we'll just leave it as yes.
All right. We'll just, we won't embarrass you there, Ellie. I had a feeling you did, and I can just see you there. Yep. Did you drink beer?
Yes.
I just saw you with a beer,
Yes.
like in the bottle.
Yes.
Yeah. Was it a Corona?
Yes.
I just saw you with a beer and a
I
lemon.
didn't have my normal one. So I was like,
There you
"This is the
go.
next best one."
I don't know why. I just saw you with a beer. How funny. You can't get away with much with me, you know that, Ellie.
Oh, I'm aware.
How funny. Barbara Exton. Would love a reading. My validation is you have always helped in the past. Can you see my husband and I getting past our communication issues? We have split since January, but he may reconnected better than ever. But is the right? Yes, it is. Do I move on and say no more? Well, lovey, you've got to weigh up what you want. You know, it's I do see this a good thing, because I don't know why. I usually say an ex is an ex for a reason, but I feel like that the love is still there. It's just that you guys are just headbutting each other, just stubborn. You need to stop headbutting and start putting your future together, because, you know, when you've got someone, you know, that cares about you and that wants to be with you, it's so beautiful. And some people take it for granted, but and I'm not talking just about you. I'm talking about both parties, and I'm talking about other relationships as well. But I do feel like this is going to be very nice. But it's just a matter of you two not knocking heads together, you know. So it's a full moon right now. So if anybody's in argumentative mode or feeling weird or feeling the chaos or whatever, then there's a reason for it, and it's because it's a full super moon. Which one was it? The blue moon? What is it, Ellie?
A blue supermoon.
And what did it mean?
I couldn't find that. It's
No, you couldn't find
it's
it.
just that the moon's close to the earth.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I feel the energy. Well, depending on what type of moon it is, I feel the energy. So if it's a super moon, yeah, definitely. And it'll make people not sleep at night. People have restless sleeps, and people won't be able to focus. They'll be all over the place. They'll be scatty-brained. They'll be, everything. So if someone is like that, that's living with you, or all over the place, or weird, then just put it down to the moon. Just zippity zip. Don't say nothing. Don't get into arguments. Just zippity zip and keep it quiet so that you don't cause any chaos. Ah, there you go. Yeah, there's that Isla Lee. I saw that mole on her neck. I don't know why, and now she's saying it's her on her chest. What?
I got a validation.
Yeah, go.
So
Isla.
I'm just gonna butcher that. Isla said doesn't count if I have a huge mob.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
And yes, I've been planning on running. I've been starting walking, and I walk in bright pink Adidas runners.
There you go. Look, I said luminous. I said luminous shoes. Look like a green. I could just see it.
But
Luminous.
I have a problem with my right ankle trying to get healthy.
Ah, good girl. Good girl trying to get healthy. That's the best. There you go. There's those big bright shoes. I couldn't see the color properly, but I thought it was a green, but it's, what is it? She's got bright pink. But I did say like green and purple, I remember. So yes, how cool is that? I like it when spirit gets it right. But yes, keep doing what you're doing. You know how much better you feel when you exercise, because your body's born with arms and legs, guys. You've got to move. If you don't move, you lose strength. If you don't have strength, what do you have? Nothing. You clickety clack. It's like your a skeletal system inside. Ellie just cracks all the knuckles. There's a skeleton, and then she goes with the back and the shoulders and everything. It's like having a skeletal system rattling around inside a jellyfish body. You don't have no strength, so there's nothing to hold the skeletal bones together. So you need strength to hold your body together. No cracking bones and whatever else. You just need to hold it together, which is muscle. So Lorraine Macbeth, that brown mark on the neck sounds like my daughter, but it's a birthmark, not a mole. Ah, okay. That's fine. That is fine. That's really cute. Where are we up to? Okay, what's this one here? Elaine Nix, just a quick question. My sister lives in USA, a USA citizen, was born there. Will she move to Ireland? Will her Irish citizenship come through? Yes, 100%. It's just going to take a little bit of time. What's this month? It's August, so middle of August already. What have we got? We've got October into November. I'm not sure what that is there, but I feel like this is going to be a double whammy here. Okay, like an anniversary, a good double celebration. I just saw two things celebrating. I don't know if it's a birthday and the Irish citizen. I can't even say Irish. When my daughter says Irish, she goes Irish. She can't say it properly. Jacqueline, that's right. Jacqueline Antrobus, she says it's an Aquarius blue full moon, whatever that means, Ellie. That's what it is. Barbara Exton, thank you, lovely. We have been together for 38 years. Yes. See what I mean? Like, you've been together for 38 years. Why do you want to spoil it all now? She says, you have psychic medium, you are always spot on. Yeah, so why would you want to waste 38 years? Look, this is what I can't understand, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm happy to be wrong. So if someone's been with someone for that long, 38 years, and they split up, and then they start saying, oh, well, he did this or she did that and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But hang on a second. You just spent 38 years with them, and now all of a sudden they're bad? Like, what's wrong with you? Pull your heads in. Go back and just, be start from the beginning. Just start back and be like the basic relationship. Just do phone calls, do, text messages, get him to date you, do this or whatever, So just pull it all together. You don't want to waste 38 years, far out. That's most of your, that's all of your life nearly. Yeah, well, Alicia, that's me, can't sleep, she said. Are we being blocked because I'm in Canada? No, lovey, you're not being blocked. I can see you now on this here, Andrea. I only just saw this message, so I don't know if you've posted up before, but that's all I can see. Now, sometimes Facebook does some weird things with the algorithm, so I have no idea. So Flora Semilleo, she's from Boston. And so if that's near you, anywhere, I have no idea. But you're not being blocked from Canada. I blocked 10 countries, but definitely not Canada when I go live. Or my page does, or Facebook does, I don't know. I went to my brother's house on Saturday to the beach, and I went for an 8K run. Well, go girl, Jacqueline Andrew, but that's the way. And I bet you felt amazing after. So I went to the gym on Saturday, and I ran home after that because I had to go out. So I had to quickly go to the gym. I quickly finished my assessments, my 4 assessments. I was exhausted, but I said, no, I've got to go and burn off some energy. And then I went to the gym, and then I ran home, got ready, and then went out to dinner.
Oh, I changed my gym because the last time I went, I got a flat battery on my car, so I had to walk home.
Oh, no.
7K. Yay.
7 kilometers, Ellie. Far out. You got your battery fixed all right because you're here. Yeah. She's applying for her 18-year-old too for Irish citizen. Well, yes, lovey, they will. It's just time. Just patience and time. And manifesting that they're going to get it. It's going to be amazing. Blue moon is with moons in the month, Glennis Lacey. I don't know. I don't even know much about the moons. I just know that people change during the moons. So Alicia, how to get moving if you have no energy? It's because you're not moving. Once you start moving, you have more energy. My brain says, girl, let's run a marathon. Then the body says, no. Okay. Well, I get that as well. Look, even though I've been, if I actually don't go and move at all, I tell you what, I've got to move because I get itchy feet. It's really bad because I'm so used to being active. You're welcome, Neri Lane. So thank you for your message. Okay. Not yet. Andrea Turner, not yet anyway. My screen just jumped. The light will prevail. Fair enough. Yes, Vital Lynn, 100%. 100% you need to go and do your solo road trip in September, October. She said, do you see me doing a solo road trip in September? Oh, yes, I do, 100%. And I think it's going to be a beautiful experience. You're going to love it. So Isla Lee, she said, it's 10:50 p.m. here in New Zealand. Thank you for the wonderful messages. You're welcome, lovey. Well, we're going to go as well, but we can't turn the system on to even do anything. I don't know what we're going to do here, Ellie, but we have to leave.
It should kick in. It should kick in after you.
Yeah, hopefully. I have one of my friends, John Galliani. This bloke sends me, I used to work with him. He's one of my besties. He sends me photos of me like this all the time. Doesn't say nothing, just sends me photos of me. He's like, he calls me a witch. So whatever. He's a funny bloke. Oh, thank you. And then I've got my beautiful, beautiful Tony. You're looking good, Leslie. Thank you. I feel like I'm exhausted from my feet, but anyway. John. Oh my God. My friends are crazy. I'll tell you what. I'm just going to grab this prayer from Wendy. Where is she? Miss Wendy Harvey. I'm going to go back a prayer, I think. And I've still got this sore throat, so hopefully it's not me, but I hope it goes away before I get home. Oh, this is a good one. Hang on. What she wrote to me, the last one? Okay. So I'm going to read the second last one that she gave me, Miss Harvey. She's my spirit rider, and she someone sending me. Okay. Okay, so what do we got? As I watch over you, it's a beautiful prayer for everybody. I was with you all as you lay me down to rest. You did me proud, my farewell simply was the best. Don't think of me as gone, as I'm still around you. I see when you cry, I see your heart is breaking too. Remember we said whoever leaves we will try to come through. I bring you so many little signs. If you look there, as many not, simply just a few. You don't see me physically. This is, I do know. My spirit is still with you as I try to show. I see your sadness as you drink your coffee or your cup of tea. That little feather that you found, well, that was simply me. I will give you many signs simply day by day to show you that I'm with you and we never truly go away. You look so tired and lonely as you sit there in your chair. I was sitting right beside you to show you that I care. As you sat there so quickly when you smiled, I simply knew that I am showing that I am so very close to you. Remember the shadow that you thought that you could see. That was a reminder. Yes, indeed, that was me. I touch you ever so gently as you sit and you weep. To give you faith that always, once again, we will meet. I will give you lots of little signs as you go on your way. I am right here. I'm right there in your heart, and that is where I'll stay. So enjoy your beautiful journey until your last goodbyes, in the knowledge that I am always, always right here by your side. Sending love and light and blessings to you all, and good night, everybody. And you're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. And we'll be back here on Sunday night, not on Alive, but on our other radio station at 8 till 10 p.m. Good night, everybody, and see you next time. Bye. No sound.
Should just automatically kick it after 10 seconds.
It'll take 10 seconds before it kicks in again, yeah. No, it's no software tonight, but lucky we can go live on my software, and lucky we can go live just on air, just with the mics. But anyway, good evening. Bye, guys. Just gotta get myself together. Where are we? Bye.